everybody. Welcome to kdublove. My name is Kelly. I am a clairvoyant and a metaphysical minister, and this is my show on truth and love. Welcome to my show, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I've had an overwhelming response from you guys via email on that you guys love the show, that I'm totally inspiring, and I am just so glad that there's something I can bring you and I'm doing something to help you. So anyway, let me give you my email, which is kdublovexxx@gmail.com. Please email me. This is also my Twitter, which would be @kdublove, and this is my Facebook page, kdublove_XXX. Please join me there. Thank you guys so much for liking me on Facebook and following me on Twitter. Okay, today the show is called Cut and Run, and today's show is kind of important to me because here's the deal. The most important thing to me on this plane, besides seeking spiritual enlightenment, is my interpersonal relationships. And I want to just tell you that it wasn't always that way. The most important thing to me in the past was wearing like the craziest themed outfit and going to the biggest club that night, maybe even 2 or 3, with the biggest posse behind me. And I did that for years, and I loved it, and it was, very age appropriate and super fun. And I was, psychic. I, meditated and I did readings and everything like that. But you get to a point where that isn't the case anymore. And appropriately, now interpersonal relationships are the most important thing for me. And in having interpersonal relationships, so friendships, love relationships, relationships with family, there's one thing that I have discovered, and it's kind of heavy, and it's what I call like cut and run. And what happens is not everybody, some people are just normal and chill. And some people are very self-attuned and into self-realization, into bettering themselves. But some people are not. And here's the thing. Sometimes people have things in their life that are crippling. Be it maybe they have some kind of personality disorder. Maybe they have an addiction. Maybe they're just angry all the time. Maybe they had someone pass, a tragedy happened, and they've never gotten over it, and they're not getting over it. And what's really hard, and when there's grief involved, there's situational problems that you have to those take a long time. My father died and I wasn't right for 3 years. I admit that. I was crazy, you know what I mean? I was like, what? My dad was like the closest thing ever to me. And I was nuts for 3 years. But I was still me, and I knew I still was funny and weird and me, But the thing with crippling things is in relationships, when someone is not willing to seek recovery for whatever it is that's crippling them, then you need to cut and run. Because I have figured out that it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and you try and give them resources, and you try and help them help themselves. They have to do that. I mean, you can kind of help them a little bit if they ask for your help, but not so much. And it's so hard and it's so sad when you need to kind of go like this with people, and it sucks. Because I've even had to do that in relationships that I've had to do with people for 20 years, because their lives were just kind of the same thing, and you're like, you're not getting it, bro. You're just not getting it. And you have to kind of say, well, have you thought about, this or that? And after that, that's all you can do. And you have to kind of, and when I say cut and run, I don't mean don't talk to those people. Of course you want to talk to them. They're your friends. You love them. But you kind of have to, after a while, put some distance. And invest other places. Because you're going to just keep going back and getting the same thing, which is crabby or depressed or and a normal person can only take that so long. And so I say I can only afford to be around people who are seeking recovery for what it is that's crippling them in their lives. And sometimes they don't even know. They're just being crippled and they don't even know it's there. So maybe as a friend, as a lover, you can tell them, I think that this is the problem. What do you think about that? And it might take them a little while to even get to that place where they accept that or not. And it's hard. And it's life. And that is why I say we have higher source. We have higher source to help us, to help us. And it's hard. So anyway, I hope that was helpful to you. Again, here is my Gmail, kdublove@gmail.com. That was a great show, you guys. I hope it helped you, gives you something to marinate on. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye.